For the second competition this morning, the debate will be held under the motion. Volunteering is the main activity in transforming youth to human capital, which will be competing between proposition team come from Faculty of Education, Art and Humanity Campus 1, with opposition team come from Faculty of Civil Aviation Campus 2. Dear proposition team and opposition team, please stand up. Please respect the chair of the ceremony and all participate. Please respect each other. Thank you. Please be seated. Well, please welcome the first speaker from the proposition team. Proposition team. You have 5 minutes to deliver your opening and constructive speech. You may begin.
Let's imagine two Cambodian youths are at the crossroad. One just stay only in the classroom, while the other step out to serve community. After 4 years, who is truly ready for life and leadership? Today, we stand before you to assure that it is not only education, but volunteering that truly transform youth into capable, responsible, and valuable human capital. Honorable Chairperson, respected judges, dear lecturers, fellow debaters, ladies and gentlemen, we are the positive team and we firmly support the motion that the volunteering is the man's activity in transforming youth into the human capital, especially in Cambodian context. Cambodia is a young nation with a great potential. However, many young people lack of the practical work skill and experience. Therefore, the key question is, what activity best prepare for the youth into the valuable human capital? Our answer is volunteering. Before continuing my speech, let me define the key term first. The words volunteering refer to the unpaid activity where young people have in society, such as working NGOs, teaching the student, participated in community development, and the word human capital, it means like the word skill, knowledge, education, abilities, and attitude that can make people productive and useful in society and community. Ladies and gentlemen, our stand is clear. The volunteering is the man's activity in transforming youth into the human capital. The negative team may argue that the formal education or training is the most important thing. But do you think education alone is enough? I dare to say that education alone is not enough. Volunteers provide real practice, while the education mainly provides the theory. Ladies and gentlemen, to support our motion today, I have raised up 3 main arguments. The first, volunteers have opportunity for the young people to study and section their work skill. Second, volunteers have the youth to be the positive attitude. The third, volunteers have youth to connect with the society with a better opportunity in the future. Right now, let's begin with the first argument. Volunteer work activity to have the society and the opportunity to have young people to study and section their work skill. According to the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, His Excellency Dr. Hong Chunarong, speaking on the International Volunteers Day on Wednesday, December 8, 2021, volunteer is the most powerful role in bringing people together to section and develop our communities. Therefore, he's highlighted that volunteer work activity provides the young people an important platform to express their values and their ability, while also emphasizing that youth are the vital force in the society nowadays. Moreover, in 2023, over 2,100 Cambodian youth participated in the official volunteer program supported by the government, showing that volunteering is widely promoted for the skill building. Through volunteering, young people can be self-confident, develop a strong sense of self-worth, and experience genuine pride in contributing to a better and more inclusive world. Volunteer work activity can give the youth opportunity to learn by doing, not just only by listening and reading. When youth volunteer to help in society, they can face the real situation that can make them face the real skill and improve themselves. Through volunteering, young people can section their communication skill, teamwork, leadership, time management, and problem solving. Not just only that one, based on the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport on May 2, 2025, volunteering activity provide an important experience for the young people to study, and he emphasized that volunteering activity is a practical skill to give the young people an opportunity to get an experience to develop their work skill. Many employers in Cambodia prefer young people who already have an experience. This also gives the young people experience and also can lead them to be the skilled worker. In conclusion, education alone is not enough. Volunteers allow young people to study and section their work skill in the real society and the real situation. I'm come from the proposition team, proud you to propose. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Next, please welcome the first speaker from the opposition team. You have 5 minutes to deliver your opening and constructive speech. You may begin.
When we talk about transforming youth into human capital, we're talking about building real-life measurable skills that can help young people meet the demands of the modern economy. This transformation does not happen by chance, and it cannot happen through just volunteering alone. So the question today I have for you is, how can youth really transform into human capital? The answer is through education, structured skills, training and development, not just volunteering. Which is why today the opposition team stands strongly to oppose this motion that volunteering is the main activity in transforming youth into human capital. Before I begin, I would first like to pay my high respects to honorable judges, vice deans, lecturers, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. My name is Pereira Melanie. I'm a second-year student from the Faculty of Civil Aviation, here as the first speaker and the leader of the opposition team to oppose the motion that volunteering is the main activity in transforming youth into human capital. And for today's argument, the opposition team has 3 main arguments to present. First is that education and structured skills are the most important main drivers of human capital, not just volunteering. The second is volunteering is not always available to young people, which limits its abilities to really change lives. And last is that volunteering is not always consistent and does not lead to long-term employability and productivity. Before I move on, I would like to first introduce you to 2 keywords. The first is human capital. According to Oxford Dictionary, human capital refers to the knowledge and skills of a special individual or group of people that is seen as valuable by a country or an organization. And the word transform means to completely change in appearance or character, especially for the better. Without further ado, let me bring you to my first main point, which is education and structured skills are the most important driving factors in creating human capital. Because unlike volunteering, education provides clear step-by-step way. The reason we oppose this motion is because real-world evidence have shown that education provides a more clear step-by-step way for youth to develop important abilities. In addition to this matter, research from global organizations such as UNESCO and World Bank have shown that every extra year of schooling increases youth chances of financial income and future employability. For example, in Mozambique, a developing country, have worked with the World Bank and the government to update their education. They are training more teachers, they are hiring more people, updating their training programs, and ensuring that they are working with industries to help students develop the skills that are needed for real-life employment. This shows that when a country wants to improve their human capital, they focus on education, skills, and not just volunteering. You have brought up that education is not enough. But without education, how can people also volunteer? Volunteering is not just going to help your life. You need education. They both support one another. One cannot exist without the other. So you cannot say that volunteering is the main activity when you don't have educated people to support the cause. This is crucial because these days, jobs require specialized knowledge. You cannot enter fields like healthcare, education, medical, technology, digital without having any specialized knowledge. All of you here today are studying a different skills because you want to work for a specific job in the future. If you just stop going to school and just focus on volunteering, half of you would not be here today, which is why education supports volunteering. Volunteering cannot be the main activity. Structured skills give youth hands-on experience, makes them learn, makes them teach other people, and it is faster. It leads to faster and more communication and technical knowledge. And while volunteering may help you develop soft skills like teamwork or communication, these alone are not enough because without technical skills, you'll still remain unprepared to go out into the real world, to go out and face real employment. So therefore, while volunteering may be supportive, it alone is not enough. And may I stress that it is not enough, so therefore it cannot be the main activity. Without education, without all our lecturers backing us up, how many of you would still be here? So therefore, the opposition team still stands strongly to believe that if you are the youth of your country and you want to help your nation go to the next level, you need to have education, you need to have skills in order to make your country valuable and rise as a top nation to create future and long-term results. Thank you.
Thank you.
BELTEI International University, the future of global leaders.